First grade, day 3. Am I lucky? We're going through a story which explores a theme of lucky. The idea of lucky. Now, we talked a little bit about how in the Bible there is no idea of lucky. There's an idea that God is sovereign over all things. And the idea of lucky is something that people have made up, which is pretend and fun. But it's not something that's real. Like you can't be lucky. It's just a pretend thing. So as we go through this story, we're going to be exploring some different themes today about what this idea means, and we're going to be looking at some new things. Let's start with some mixed up sentences. You may notice that I've put the period right here just to help you out so you know where the end of the sentence is. So the sentence ends with this word, and the sentence ends with this word in the sentence. So I want you to take a look, and I want you to see if you can work it out. I might make this slightly easier by giving an uppercase letter for the start of the words that the sentence starts with. Thank you, Mr. Crow. Very helpful. Okay, you ready? Give it a try by yourself. Give it a try by yourself, and then I'm going to help you out. Ready? Go for it. Give it a try. Here we go. First one. It is a sunny summer day. Did you get that? Yeah, you did. Or maybe you didn't. Try again. What about this one? I see an ant running past. Nice job. Now, there are a couple of things to point out. One is, sentences start with an uppercase letter, sentences end with the period. That's important. So those were 2 clues that that's where it should have been. And up here, sentences start with an uppercase letter, sentences end with the period. What I want you to do here is take a look at these different sounds we see in each of the different words. So, you may notice that there's a double E in the word green, tree, and keep. You may notice that there's a CK. You may notice that there's an NG. I want you to break up these words so you put them into the right places. Give it a try first, and then we'll try it together. Okay, so you should have done this. G, R, double E, and then this one, st, or st, it, and then the NG at the end is one sound. Did you get that one? Did you miss it? May not have taught you that before. I mean, some of you are new, so whatever. What about this? T, R, E. Did you get that? If you got that, you probably should have got this. Remember, I'm putting them in those sound boxes because they only make one sound when you see it together. E-E, E-E, and G. And finally, this was one we started with at the start of the year, so you should have got this. K, CK goes together. Nice job. There is a problem and a solution in many, many stories that we read. And in this story, it's no different. You can see that there's a problem right here where the car has been bonked into. Boom! You can see that the solution was that the car got taken to the mechanic to get fixed. Problem? Solution. This means, repeat after me. Problem? Solution. So, what is the problem in the story that we read today? Am I lucky? Well, how does it get solved? How does it get fixed? Another word for solution is getting fixed. How do we fix the problem in this story? Before you know how to fix the problem, you first got to identify what the problem is. So do you know? Think about it with your parents. Yesterday we looked at these different vocab words. There was the word spot, which means place, to sit. Unpack, which means that you pack something, now you got to unpack it. And sip, which is like the opposite of gulp, where you have to take a small sip. We can actually decode all of these words. Watch this. Spot. Now you try. Spot. t, spot. What about this one? N, p, a, k, unpack. And when we look at this sound, the C and the K is said together. Try this one. S, I, p, sip. Now you try. Ready, go. Nice job. Throughout the story, there's this theme of the girl feeling like she might be lucky. And remember, lucky is just a fun pretend concept that we make up. So here she says, I get to go on a picnic with Daddy. Am I lucky? What makes you think that she might think she's lucky? Let me try that again. Why do you think she might be thinking she's lucky? It was still confusing. What about this time? Next time she asks the question is a couple of pages over. Here we go. I see an ant running past. An ant is lucky to be so fast. That's her opinion. Remember, that's not a fact. It's not a fact to be lucky. It's something made up, and it's an opinion. So, why is an ant so lucky to be fast? Why do you think she thinks that? As I sip on the drink, a bee lands on me. A bee is not so lucky. Why does she think that a bee is not so lucky? When the bee flies away, she says, it did not sting me. I am lucky. And you can see if you look really close that the word am is in italics. That means it's slanted. So we have to say that with a different emphasis. Am. You try. I am lucky. Did you try? Did you? I don't think you did. You try. You try now. Ready? Here we go. I am lucky. I think you tried that time. Yes, you did. And finally, if a ladybug lands on you, it is lucky. Why do you think she thinks it's lucky if a ladybug lands on you? Once again, when she says it is lucky, it's her opinion. It's not a fact. As we're finishing up our stories today, I want you to be thinking about this really important thing that we talked about to do with luck in the story. Because you're going to hear some ideas, and you need to think to yourself, well, what does the Bible say about this? So here's a Bible verse from Proverbs that says, Proverbs 16:33. The lot is cast into the lap. It's like the dice is thrown to decide what to do. But its every decision is from God. That tells you that luck is a pretend thing. Another one is this, Proverbs 16:9. The heart of man plans his ways, but the Lord establishes his steps. So you can make your choices and you can take your chances, but God is the one who decides. Okay, I hope you enjoy going and reading the story by yourself on Flyleaf. Happy reading!